And good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? How we all doing? Today, I wanted to go ahead and play some more Satisfactory. I was having a lot of fun with it the other day, and I decided why not run it back, right? So, yeah, last time we complete Phase 2. Now we're initiating Phase 3, and overnight I did decide to conveyor belt a whole bunch of my steel beams over, so now we got 4 storage blocks full, and that will be excellent input for this machine. So these need what? Modular frames and steel beam. So modular frames I said we put on the top. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and put as much of these as we can in the bottom. And look at this, it'll get to splitting. Our power consumption way below what it even needs to, or way above what it even needs to be. Better to have more than less. There's a little bit of clipping, but getting better and better as we go, okay? So let's just keep moving these plates out. Now we'll move modular frames again. Now you can see pretty soon that 26 on the top. Oh shit, you can't even see that. So we need 2,500 what are those called? Hold on. We need 2,500 of these ones. We need 500. What the fuck even is that? Is it a constructor you would use for that? What the fuck? So now we got this shit making its way. Oh shit. Right. Let's unload our inventory and then actually connect that up. Get these automatic wiring out of the way. And then let's go ahead and build a conveyor from here to here. And that'll start doing its thing. I don't even know how to make the other two components, though. We might have to go literally down to the hub. Okay, let's first put more modular frames in. We can do that. And we'll go down to the hub and see what those pieces even are. Phew. And I lied, can I have some of those back? Just a little bit. Because I do want to make that a Mark III coming out of this one. There we go. What's your beef, guy? I think there was something stuck inside the spot. There it goes. Now it's unblocked. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Okay, let's go to the hub to see what these ingredients are, or if we can even get another objective. Cheers, everyone. I have Starbucks. Bet you're jealous of my Starbucks. I never know when it's gonna start. I think if you're in the area, you're more likely to start a good B-hop. But I'm just fucking jumping. You need to be sliding for at least a little bit. Fuck out of here. Wee. Alright, to the hub, taking a peek at what these ingredients are. Here's the hub. Brilliant starting location. Oh shit, yeah. We got tiers 5 and 6 now. A jetpack would be fucking great. Is that motors? Okay. Motoring. So let's go ahead and make motors, I guess. Hold on. Okay. Motors. I think the only ingredient is iron. I might be wrong. If the only ingredient's iron, I say it's worth tapping a different iron source and making a one specific for motors. Motoring. What's your price of flight? Finding Mr. Right. Be alright tonight. Nah, shit. Fuck off me, boy. No shit. Bitch, where? Oh, I see you. Intensive care unit. That's what I mean. That's where you're going. Am I right? Damn it, why is B-hopping so hard? Like, sometimes you get it right and you're like, ah, we flying now. You can break your ankles and shit. Like, suicide by B-hop. Oh shit, can I even say that word on YouTube? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, speaking of finding out, how do we make the motors? Let's go backwards from motor. We need stators, which is really annoying, and rotors. Do we almost want to make a second steel line? How expandable is it? Like, if we go to our coal generator for our steel line, if we can expand it, It might be worth having one for, fuck, I forget what they're even called, but I know what I'm thinking of. And then another one for, like, pipes and shit. Huge ass fucking conveyor. Barely know her. Yeah, what this tells me is we don't have enough foundries if we're getting this sort of output, right? Right. But like, let's look at this this pull. You see, yeah, it's sometimes even reaching its max consumption. But that's the max consumption of the circuit, not the capacity of the power plant. But it's pretty fucking close to the capacity, that blue and black there. So pretty much what that tells me is, before we get to expanding this operation, we're gonna need more power. There's no water around these parts. Yeah, it's barren. So let's try to get a few more megawatts on this line, yeah? Needs copper, steel, and iron. Are you fucked? Good thing I left this guy in place. How do you get across that safely and healthily? Such an annoying route, dude. Fuck off. Like, there's fucking canyons and fucking abysses and shit, and every fucking lineup has to be barely makeable. Oh shit. Now we're dying for making the barely makeable route. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, here we are. And we had water extractor going into 2 of these. Yeah, wait, is that like the only little splash of water we can aspire to? So we might have to go north then. So I don't think we have enough water is the problem. We might want to actually move some of this coal up to that north spot, if that's all we get for that water. So can I actually see that pool? Should be about that. Oh shit, we're dying. Oh shit, we're dying. Might be better to set up power out here in this pond, right? Yo, if we could have another of what we built at near the hub, so just 8 not foundries, coal power generators connected to 3 water extractors, that'd be very nice. So north and then west. I see it. It's right on the other side of this thing. Ah shit, can I even go around that though? It's so annoying. The pathing sometimes. Brutal. And I don't even know how many water extractors I'm gonna be able to put down here, but one way to find out, right? Oh yeah, we can put 3 down. So we can actually probably build that. Can I get it? Can I get it? No? Oh shit, hold on. We're gonna have to be pretty particular. A creature's in the way. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. And water extractor. What if they just each went into 3? And we had 4 total. Is that possible? Tell me I could fit a 4th one. Fifth one would be just uncalled for. Right? Totally not gonna happen. 5th one. Oh wait, we're missing rotors. Damn, we might even be able to do it. No shot. If we can get 5 of these 15 fucking coal power generators, and we can link coal from a couple different spots over, that's literally blessed. We'll have how many what would be the capacity of that line? It'd be 75 times 15. So that would be, what, 1,075 watts. Did I do that right? Probably not. 1125 watts. Yeah, that'd be, or megawatts, I mean. That would be sufficient. Where is home? Just look up. Go and get some more rotors to build me a steel farm with the copper and the motor. Luckily it's only 50 of them, and we get a jetpack out of the deal, so that's pretty sweet. And I guess there's no reason not to keep this guy fed. The assemblers, but we needed more rotors. We're setting up an alternative line. Items like this, I don't even think I need. Jetpack would be so fucking cool though. So we gotta get back to work, grabbing up rotors. Yeah, there we go. Modular frames, right? Another thing we could do. So now let's go back out, get that 5th water constructor, water extractor constructed. Where was that pool? You're facing it. My leg. We want jetpack. Those second two not even gonna be a problem. What am I trying to get out here? Right, the water extractors. I see them over that hill. Is that coal? No shot. Can I tap it? Missing a portable miner. There's no way I can tap that, right? If I can tap that. Ah, oh, shit, no way. Unfortunate. Okay. Water extractor, please. What the fuck? Yes! Yay! Hoorah! Okay. Each of these is going to go into 3 different coal power generators. So go 1. A2. But give it more space than this. Doesn't need to be perfect. A 3. Or is it going to fit? Three. Does that look like it might work? Okay, so now we need to pump the water, right? So the water goes into this one, this into that. This into that, and this into that. I find it best to start by building one machine, getting that guy running, and then the thing is the coal, alright? So this guy only produces 120, these guys consume 45, so there's gonna be hiccups. It's gonna be the problem. Couldn't have just gave us that 135, could it? But hey, whatever. You win some, you lose some. And I put up one pump like this. And then, okay, coal. So how much? 15 per minute. And we're gonna want, so that's 45 per minute times 5. That's 225 per minute, I think, just a single line of coal. Alright, machine out there. We're bringing a line of coal down. Not even apologizing. Should I try to fight for this site? Maybe later. Right now I got coal to hook up another fucking huge system. Gotta get it over though. Wait, if I scan and then I hit the map, does it actually show that on the map? Does it show that other one? It does. Oh, does the map get way bigger down here and shit? Or does it cut off? I don't know. So maybe at the bottom, instead of this one, use this guy. We're missing steel beams. Alright, fine. Always something. Let's go back. Okay. It is gonna be super hiccupy. Ranging possibly all the way down to 66%. Momentarily. Okay, let's get steel beams loaded into the assemblers first, and then we'll grab up some more for personal usage. Do modular frames next. And then more steel beams, and then back to transporting coal. And we'll keep just a few. Should get us a bit farther. Is there a proper difference between further and farther? I think like farther maybe is a physical distance, and further is like he got further in his objective than he expected to, you know? That'd be my best guess. Because farther is almost always used in a physical sense, I think. Alright, so don't cross there, cross there. Just for the sake of not going insane. Now we're going out there for our coal. God damn it, you killed my bee hop. Stupid tree. I'll kill you. Oh shit, a cool fucking thing. Get the cool one. Oh, fuck you. You're ugly. Ugly ass. You ugly bitch. I'll kill you. Got him. Setting up power again. So all you need is steel beam. That's actually delectable. Wait, isn't delectable for food? I don't know. Guess we're learning English today. A language I've never spoke once in my life. Little grass. Ah, no, there's a little ground. Can't have ground in the way of our conveyor. We just go down like that. Bless. Don't have to overthink here. Just go over to those guys. Try not to make it look too stupid, but if it looks stupid, that's okay. Tight beat. Hey. Oh shit. Bring it in from the side. Alright, there's our coal. The only thing is the coal miner doesn't have power right now. Who cares? So we're splitting this into what, 15? Jeez, man. So this would split it into 3. This would split it into, oh shit. I think I want to go even a little bit. Do the splitting way out here, you know. So 1, now we have 3 paths. We need 5. So we'll come here and we'll come here. This will be 1, 2, and then this will go 2 different ways, that will go 2 different ways. And each of them will go into their own splitters. So this goes one way. 2 of them over here. Two of them over here. Okay. So now we should have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 ways to come out of. This one would have to go 1 to here, 1 to here, 1 to here, here. 3 right here. Now we have 15 different lines of coal. They should each be, what's 240 divided by 15? Calculator save me. It is, I mistyped it, hold on. 16. Okay, so 16 per minute, and their consumption is 15 per minute, so that actually works out fantastic. Hey, what's going on, redhead dude? I'm doing good. I got my Starbucks. I'm playing this game again. It's addictive. We're live. Everything's good. Everything is good. I did. I was getting lonely. How you doing, friend? So let's try. See, this splitter, I think I actually want to move it to maybe about right here. So then, yeah, we'll take this one out right here, kablooey, and feed that into the one we just recreated. Oh, it's gonna be too long. Hold on. Boom. That's always awesome. Saturday off. Work always sucks. Like, I like my job, but I like days off more, if you know what I mean. That's kind of the thing with jobs. That's why people get paid to do them. They all suck. If there was a job that was like fun, it wouldn't be like a job. It would just be someone did it for no money, and no one has to pay anyone to do it because it's already done. Oh, over there I see. Go around. Shit. Where's my coal, by the way? It should be flowing in. Oh, there it is. Okay. And to here. See, I don't want this annoying clipping thing to happen. What if I build it? That goes right underneath, and it still would start clipping. Yeah, that makes a huge difference as well. Like, sometimes you could have the easiest job in the world, but just mentally it's just stupid because, I don't know, people just, they just get mad at you for stupid shit, like customer service. You know, like if you're a cashier, it's like on paper it's not too hard, and it isn't too hard. You're not burning too many calories, but it's kind of fucking stressful. Just because people just suck. But if you have a job like, I don't know, a mailman, people are usually happy to see a mailman. You know, it means their mail's here. Guy delivered it. Put a smile on people's faces and shit. There we go. Now we don't have this clipping. I think customer service, like, I'd rather be a fucking plumber than the rest of my life be a cashier or some shit. Even if money was no object. I just hate the customer. The customer can always go fuck themselves, in my opinion. Okay, let's power up this water thing with a biomass burner. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. People just suck. Like the fast food cashiers have to like clean bathrooms and shit. And people are just shitting into their hand and writing their fucking name on the wall. And you're getting paid minimum wage. And maybe if you stay there for another 30 years, you can get promoted to assistant manager. Hoorah. Nothing against that type of job. It's like, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But like, that shit super sucks. Couldn't be me forever. So biomass burner, water extractor, and then put these 3 lines on their own. These bada boom, bada bing. In a fast food situation, I don't get it. Right, the other, this one. Okay, so all 3 of these should be on one. So, hopefully, if we put some bullshit in this, fire! So we got a capacity of 30 megawatts. And these don't have power yet because this extractor is booting up. Yep, it's extracting water now. Is our pump doing the Lord's work? Yay, we're getting some power. Oh, wait, no we're not. The pump is going, the water extractor is going, everything's flowing inward. These are all connected to... Oh hey, there it goes. I heard it turn on. Okay, yeah, okay, now we got about 180 megawatts. It should be going up to 250 or 255. Yeah. Okay, there it is. It was just starting up. So now we got some power out here. Oh, it's fucking dying again. I wash dishes at a steakhouse right now. It's pretty chill. The food there is really good, so like as I'm passing by the kitchen, it smells good and shit. They got a speaker, so whatever I'm trying to play or whatever they're trying to play sounds good, smells good. I mean, work is always gonna be work, but like on paper I feel like, oh, you're a dishwasher, oh, you're gonna be a bitch your whole life, but like, it's a solid gig. Glad I don't have to do toilets. That was kind of how I lost my last job, I think. Someone blew up the fucking toilet at the workplace, and they were asking me to plunge it and shit. and I could see it, and it was like already like overflowing and shit. I'm like, if I try to plunge that, I'm gonna have someone's fucking fecal matter all over me. That's not what I signed up for. So they're like asking me to plunge it and shit. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And they're like, yeah, but like I'm a waitress and I did it. I was like, yeah, but I'm refusing to do that because I have actual self-esteem. It's probably not. I didn't say it like that, but pretty much that's how I was feeling. Yeah, that's the awkward thing about this one. It's gonna hover around 150. So yeah, I got respect for the dishwashers. It's kind of like that scene from Ratatouille where like the rat is like talking to Gusteau, his imagination. He's like, "You're a clever rat. Who's that?" And he's like, "Oh, that's the sous chef. That's the saucier." And then he's like, "Who's that?" And it's like, "Oh, that guy's can't fucking cook for shit. That guy's a loser." And then Gusteau's his imagination guy was all like, "Nuh-uh, he could cook. You don't know. That guy's important." And then he saves the restaurant at the end of the day. Spoiler alert. So hey, don't shit on a dishwasher. I don't think people typically do them. It's just like you're trying to impress the ladies, and it's like, I'm a part-time dishwasher. Nah, that doesn't get no one too wet. Okay, power, right? Let's build another one of these. That one's gonna hiccup, but we're not worried about it. Once we get like a few hundred megawatts, we'll start playing with it, but this is quite expandable. Power. Boop. And boop. And boop. Just 3. I hope there's Mark II water extractors sometime in the future. Oh yeah, I mean, coworkers, they're not your friend, right? It's kind of like a situational thing. They're not your enemy, but like, these guys are super cool. Like, they'll never just like leave me like with a whole bunch of dishes and an impatient bartender, you know? Which is how I'm used to the job going. Like, if everyone finishes and like they'll just come help me like put some of the dishes away and shit that I already got like clean on the rack that I'd have to do later. So just sometimes I look over, I'm like, hey, someone's helped me with my job and they didn't even say anything. And that's fucking cool. Which, more than like people dumping and leaving, what frustrated me was about my last job, and it wasn't like a big thing, but what kind of frustrated me was, well, one of the bartenders would always just be like, just asking me like, how much longer, what are you doing back here, as she's like on her fucking phone or doing nothing up front. It's like, if you want to get out of here faster, help me out a little bit, you know? Or just stop constantly asking how much longer. That shit pisses me off. Because I've been here since 1. Now it's like 12. It's midnight. I've been washing dishes for like 11 hours. And you're treating me like I'm not doing anything back here. Milking the clock, huh? Lazy old fucking guy on his 12-hour shift. Fucking stupid. As they're doing fucking nothing, complaining that I'm doing nothing. Okay, I mean, I gotta calm down. Oh, yeah. Even in the last gig, I'm complaining now about, like, the one person, but at the last gig, like, people were super, like, sociable or personable, whatever. Complaining is more fun than being grateful. Yeah, what? Swimming. So we had 3 of these. We needed a splitter coming in somewhere about here, maybe. Could be nice. And then the splitter back over here. We're gonna reroute that. All the way over here, where I've set up waypoints for it. But yeah, coworkers, I like who I work with. Actually, my best friend's brother is one of the line cooks I work with frequently there. But in general, coworkers aren't typically your best friend. It's just a situational thing. Doesn't mean you gotta be mean to them. It just means, like, don't fall for, like, now we're besties. It's kind of like school when you're in class and the guy you're sitting beside fucking talk with for an hour and a half, but then, like, he asks you on to play, like, after school, and you're like, shit, man, I just got an hour and a half of you. That's too much of you. Go away. Okay, so the third one, I kind of wanted to... Does that work? Yes, no clipping. Beautiful. Can I even fit a pump? Maybe I should have put the pump first. Just takes a pump. Yeah, go. Alright. That should be 3. We just need this pump and that extractor to have power. Can we connect it to this line? Fuck. Are any of those lines free? No? Well, we're gonna have to disconnect this. And then connect 3 on this line. Then go connect the extractor in the pump. This one. Is my coal ever gonna come? Where's that coal? Has it just stopped coming from afar? What? Ah, it ran out of power. Tusk. Okay, so we might literally have to do a whole ass power line all the way out. Just because our fuel source is forever away. But first we can connect these 2 together. And maybe for the time being, it'll work a little bit. Right, and this has to go over to... Let's make this one so it's still bridgeable. And that should power up the water extractor. The pump is dormant for the time being. And yeah, now we're gonna have to get our coal working again, right? So, put it in. Right, we needed to branch off that one we just created. Go all the way out. This game is actually really fun. all the way out to that coal miner way up there. I wonder what the purpose of the tower... Oh, you're a cook? That's cool. That's gotta be fun. Do you get tip out? Wait a minute, do you work with me in real life? Are you that Chris character? That guy has red hair and knows about my YouTube channel. Is that you? Alright, so let's come out to here. Power up. One more actually. Just oh yeah, have you ever seen like the video of the guy who takes like the flour, I think it is, and he just like pinches it and like throws the whole counter full of like flour? That shit was fucking hype. Let's connect this to Wait, does this have power now? Did I bring that all the way? Oh shit, it's dying, but it does have power. Let's ride this ride home. Yeah, I want them to teach me how to cook, but I'm not sure if there's like super high like culinary school requirements or whatever for the place I work at. The one guy was showing me how to make the bruschetta. I kind of fucked up the presentation of it a tiny bit, but ultimately it was an okay bruschetta. I'm not too worried about it. Shit, is that my fuse? Ah, fuck. Alright, well, that's actually really awkward. We're gonna have to wait for the coal to get there, turn the biomass burner on, but it should actually be self-sufficient now that this is on the same line. So as it boots back up, it'll do its thing. Yeah, I feel like these lines are super easy. Like, instead of trying to make like truck routes or whatever, just literally take a big old conveyor belt. Why not? You know what I mean? Look how efficient that is. Keep it coming. Even though this doesn't have power, we'll get there shortly. Oh, that's kind of funny. Look at that. It's we definitely need to upgrade this line. See how it goes from fast to slow. We want very fast. Okay, as that actually does its thing, do I want to go back and try to fuel the next one? Yes, because we do have to do a little bit of waiting, so we might as well use the time in between to try to complete phase 3. We're almost halfway done the first objective. I want jetpacks. We need 50 of these motors, which requires spicing up our power line, which we're in the process of. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. Never shine if you don't glow. this one. We needed... Yeah. I think for sure I've asked them, and they have taught me like cool shit when it's not too busy. Like, even if they don't want to like throw me online or whatever, it's still good to just have some knowledge of how to cook. Because what if you're bringing a shoddy home and she tells you I'm hungry, and you whip out you go to your cabinet, you just throw a fucking Campbell's soup at her, you're like, eat that. You know, she's not gonna be impressed. But if you whip her up a nice steak or some shit, she's gonna be like, damn, I'm coming back to you, you know. So I want to know how to get my steaks just right, what seasoning and shit. I don't even think they use like the meat thermometer too often there. They get their shit right. Like every time I get the burger, it's like 0% red in the middle, but it's also like 0% burnt. So I don't know if they're going by like eye or smell or like what the fucking the practice is, but they do it good. Yeah, work. Close up the pit. Right, let's go back to the powder. Yeah, for sure. To my best friend's brother, I was saying works there. He does it really good, so I want him to just let me breathe down his neck as he like makes a couple burgers or some shit. I always love that term, breathing down someone's neck, like when they're just watching over you, doing nothing but observing. Find like a nice butcher, give me some thick ass slices for a good deal. Yeah, so yeah, my best friend, his name's Stanley, and his brother works as a line cook at the same place I work at, so that's cool. In fact, my name is George, but I used to go by Ross, like forever ago. Then one day my English teacher, she asks me like, do you prefer to be called George or Ross? And I was like, huh, that's the first time in my entire life anyone's actually asked me. My name is George, I like the name George, but everyone just calls me Ross because my dad's name is George, so it's less confusing, but I like my name. I'd like to be called my name, please. So now the world knows me as George, but when I get there, I already know this guy that I work with now. So he's like calling me Roz. I was like, no, don't do that. I'm offended deeply. Thanks, English teacher. Giving me a choice in my own name. Well, not really, but the choice to use my own name. Alright, now 450 megawatts. blessed. So we got 3 more of those to make. If we want the full capacity. That's gonna be bigger than my main line. What the hell? Excuse me. What the helly hell? 1, 2. It's funny because I get tip out and it comes in these small little bag. The brother of my best friend's name is Andrew. Yeah, I'm kind of paying you with like 15 different names. It's like when a teenage girl is complaining about something and she's like, and then I told Alicia that Brad had a crush on Tyler because Brad's gay, and then Steven, he told Alyssa to come to Jordan's party, and Jordan wasn't even having a party, so I think they're having an affair. That's what I'm doing to you. That. Okay. Wait, did I only place down 2? No, I get it. Okay. Now we pump. Why can't I B-hop anymore? I used to be good at this game. Now I'm terrible. R.I.P. Place one up here, I guess. No, down here. Because can this one reach that one effectively? Perfect. So now, move one of those splitters from before. Which, where is my coal? Should be coming. Okay, you. You can go across the way. Do you know the way? I feel so popular though, having worked in like 11 jobs by the time I'm 24. You know, I even recognized someone at the Starbucks line from a previous job. Half my wardrobe is just old work uniforms, so like I'll just be going out for a drink at the pubby and I'll be like in one of my uniforms and people be like, oh, you work there? And I'll be like, oh, I know you, but no, I don't work there anymore. You know, maybe some people would say, oh, you can't hold a job. I'd say, well, shit, yeah, but also, maybe I'm just picky, huh? Maybe if I'm not happy, I'm gonna leave. Maybe that's okay. Here. Awesome. Now let's do the wiring. There. this one connects to the pump and the extractor. This one connects to the other pole, connects to all 3 generators. And then, wait, is that really full? No, it's not, it's tripping. And we connect that to, fuck that one. The water extractor turns on, coal enters, pump should be pumping soon once water makes its way up. And yep, this light will turn green. There it goes. Awesome. Dude. You got the snot rockets. Oh yeah. Nice and congested. That's the thing about the winter. Is just you're always congested. Like I'm a kind of a stunner lad. So like sometimes in the summer I'll eat an edible or something so I could have the high without having the constant respiratory fucking bullshit. But in the winter I just realize I'm never gonna breathe normal even if I never smoke anything, so you know, why not just fucking always have the schnots, you know? That's my logic. Fantastic logic. 2 more. Which reminds me, I should smoke a bong rip soon. That would be hype. Once we get all 5 of these in place, we'll see how powerful our power is. Shit, what's the best way to place this? Oh, I need more plates, no problem. Shoot, how strong is this line? Not entirely too strong. It jumps from 300 to 675, so yeah, that's a leap. Let's go get more plates, and then I think I'm gonna take a bong rip. But I'll be back in like 5 minutes after that. Boop. Look at these bee-hops, damn. Oh, I had to say something. I love this game. Shouldn't this line be doing something right? We've decided to rework our steel because 150 megawatts is not going to cut it. Promise ya. Okay, grab up a couple stacks of these. Hey. All the Shreks, I think I've seen like the first, there was like 3 and then there was like a sequel version that wasn't quite called Shrek 4, if I remember correctly. But I think the community still calls them like, there's like, it was like, there's obviously Shrek 2 with like the fairy godmother and shit. Shrek 1, if you didn't see that movie, don't talk to me. And was it Happily Ever After, the 3rd one with that little Rumpelstiltskin fuck? Be right back. I'm back. Hey, is that the one where he's like, if you could have to one day traded for whatever the fuck, and then that's all it is, and then he takes like the day he was born, and then he spends the whole time trying to like reverse that shit. Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen that. Do the roar. Right, going back to the pond. Oh yeah, what streaming platform are you on to watch it? Right, that side. One, two. Oh, Prime. Do I even have Prime? I think I signed up for it a while ago, and then I occasionally buy a thing. That's Amazon, right? So if I just type in like Shrek 3, it wants me to like buy a DVD copy. Talking about Amazon Prime, right? I've never actually used it, but I might have it just for like delivery. So I go to Amazon and then, oh, movies and TV included with Prime. I see it. Yo, is this a whole new world to spend hours listening to shit on my side screen? Oh shit, yeah, Shrek the Third. Can I just play it right now? I'm not going to, because like I'm streaming, but like I don't have to like pay or nothing. That's sick. I mean, you do have to pay because like you paid for the membership of Amazon, but that's cool. It's cool. Now I know that exists. My friend lets me use his Netflix and his Disney Plus, so I can find a lot of cool shit that way. Well, if I'm just half hopping around, like I'm waiting for a match to start in some lobby somewhere instead of actually playing the game, I'm not that focused right now. I'm not gonna beat myself up. We're making this shit sing. One, a two, a three would be maybe like right here. Have you seen Breaking Bad? If you have Netflix, you have to see that one. Now, where am I supposed to place this? I think this one is what's catching me up a bit. Right here. Yeah, Breaking Bad, you'll kind of get addicted to, you know. You'll be like studying for a test and you'll have Breaking Bad on the side. Okay, you know, I'm kind of tempted to just lay foundation. Let's try that out because I'm struggling here. I'm just watching myself struggle. Alright, here we go. Let's try elevating up a little bit. That way it's not going to be uneven. Okay, can I put it on this? So one. Okay, yeah, that'll work. But we're going to need a bigger foundation. And we'll take this tree out. Sorry, tree. This one. Cable. God dang it. It's always something. Always something. More cable. Was that the movie where the guy's like in the video game world and it's like I literally forget the objective. I was like half falling asleep. But like he was like his actual body was like a video game controller type thing. Wait, I ran right past my copper. Stabby stab, stabby stab. Copper, I need cable. I love that I have these machines just connected to shit, so instead of gathering material, I just collect material. Back out. Oh shit, that looks like a yellow one. Let me get this. Oh, we can't because of... Where are we going? We're kind of paving paradise here. Look how many... We're not even done placing coal power generators. And honestly, I don't know if this is even best. Like, maybe it's best to have 2 per. But I think maybe they'll be out of phase. So if they're hiccuping not all at the same time, it still might be better to have 3 per, if that makes sense. Bam. See, I figured it out, how to place them. It only took me a half hour. Oh no, I always have something on when I'm doing homework. The first test I did, I was like studying and shit, half studying, and then I think it was it Joey, fuck, what was his name? A guy who dropped in from 70 meters. Diaz, I think, comes to mind. It wasn't skateboard. Sandro Diaz, okay, that's what I was thinking of. That guy, he was live. He was about to do a 70-meter drop in on a fucking skateboard. There's like a camera crew and shit. I'm just watching this guy looking down the side of an entire building. He apparently thought that was a ramp when he looked at it. And you know what? He was correct. But like, it totally halted some of my studying. Because that shit was awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, this one I don't even think I need to move. Yes, I do. It's too steep. That sucks. I can move it slightly up one, though. There we go. Can I go underneath everything? Sure can. Alright, so that should give that line coal. Oh shit, I fell. Damn, man, my fucking nose. I'm not even sorry. You're gonna have to endure that audio. Because I have to endure a clogged nose. We're in this together. That one. Wait, we never gave it power. My bad. There we go. Beautiful. You go to here, and we don't even have a pump. We're gonna have to start lifting some iron if we really want to get a good pump. Am I right? Beautiful. No, that's not beautiful. It's inside the thing. You can't have that. There we go. That looks better. Right, and then we just attach it to the main thing. We're gonna re-bridge over here. So you connect to that one. Not anymore. Instead, you connect to this one. This guy will carry that load. Connect these. And look at this consistency. That is how you know you've done a good job. It literally looks like random. But this, what's this low? Capacity 300. That is kind of low. Let's set the last one up. Oh shit, I'm dying. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna have to take the pipeline out. I don't get it. Let's find another spot. Foundations were a good idea, I think. Replacing these. Ooh. Oh yeah, it only takes 100 milliamps to kill you. I think the human body has like somewhere around 50,000 ohms-ish of resistance. So if you do the math, 50k times 100 milliamps. It's 5,000 volts. But I mean, that's if it's through your entire body. If it's just through your heart, it's much less resistance. And I think the resistance varies based on like body fat and things. That's actually how those calculators work, I think. So send like a reading of electricity. Electricity is crazy. Should I blow up an LED for fun? Nah, that shit's dangerous. I kind of want to blow up an LED right now. Shit, do I have my 9-volt battery? I could totally blow up an LED just for fun. Alright, don't do this at home. I'm gonna go get my fucking breadboard, an LED, 3.3 ohm resistor, and a 33,000 ohm resistor to show you the difference. Alright, we're turning this into a science lesson. Be right back. Actually, no, it's really dumb, because if I do this here, and it flies and fragments into the screen, which is very likely because it's a large portion, I could damage my monitor, just how fast it blows up and hits. It'd be like a bullet, you know? So I don't want to blow it up an LED right in front of the camera. Just take a 9-volt, 3.3 ohm resistor just to set it up on your breadboard in a safe way, and then boom, explodes. Thou shalt not short the power supply. Okay, anyway, I was totally gonna do some science, but I don't want to ruin my monitor. It's beautiful. My shit is so dirty. We got a whole bunch of wine glasses, Halloween candy, empties, just fucking chilling over there. A whole bunch of other glasses, papers and shit, just loose papers. Candle. Got our fucking Starbucks. Oh shit, my stream is behind a little bit. To have to set up the pipeline junction. Right. I think here's okay. We might need a bigger pump, but considering it's toxic to even go there, it's no problem. Okay, so pipeline, no. This. Hopefully we get to Mark II. Actually, it wouldn't increase the production of the extractor is the only thing. Once we got this on all cylinders, we might even make a coupon generator. Where was I going? Oh yeah. This way. So let's go up there. And to here. Am I good for copper sheets? Oh yeah. I want to, like, see how I have my hotkeys at the bottom, 1 through 0? I want to be able to scroll the wheel on the left to the side so I could have... I forget how to do that. But there's totally a way. Alright, that's the last one there, so... Quite simply, I don't like that. go. I don't like that either. Easy day, and then make this one, instead of feeding there, feed here. That looks a lot nicer, in my opinion, when you put it on the grid. And put the splitter close to the power junction, or the pipeline junction. Connect the lines again. Getting real good at this, aren't I? Forgot to put a pump in. I think we should even put 2. Or even 3, not even gonna lie. Get pipeline there. Sorry, I keep snotting. And yeah, just the 3rd one right before that. Okay. So can I still branch from this? Yes. So we use this for each pump. Sorry for the fucking schnotting. But, you know what makes every problem go away, always, every time, forever, easily? Alcohol. Be right back. It doesn't even look like I'm gonna have a clean wine glass. Clean one. Be right back. 2 seconds. Shit, it's not gonna be 2 seconds. It can't be 2 seconds. God dang it. I want to come back in 2 seconds, but it can't be. I think I'm just going to end the stream for like an hour or so, and then I'll come back later. Alright, well, thanks for joining me, everyone. I'm going to actually conclude this one, but I'll probably be streaming again later. So, take care of yourself, duders. Till next time.